Hello, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea, and all you foreigners out there who like to know the truth about America. Welcome to another edition of Propaganda Busters. Today being April 9th of the year, 2008 AD. Hi! 4 months and I still don't know the year. Folks, some people have sent me a video that shows signs in various business establishments in Japan that read, "Foreigners not allowed" or "Japanese only." Well, when I looked at that video, and those few videos, I questioned to myself, there's got to be a logical explanation to this. They were trying to use this as a proof of the extreme racism in Japan. But I was finding it hard to believe that there was just overt racism like that. So I investigated this a little further. I certainly did. But first, let's look at some of those signs that are in question. On the surface, those signs look terrible, don't they? From an American perspective. I'm only evaluating this from an American perspective because guess what, kids? I'm an American. I live in America. That's my cultural frame of reference. So when I look at the sign, I say, "Keys to God." That doesn't look good. But here's what happened. We have what is known as ugly Americans. No, not this kind of ugly. I mean ugly in behavior. You have Americans who go to different countries and they think they can behave as rude and as crude and get away with it as they do in America and these other countries. They show totally no respect for the culture of the country they enter in. And we have these rude Americans who go to Japan, they go into a bar, and they do what people do in bars here in America. They engaged in fisticuffs, fights. Well, the Japanese don't want to tolerate that kind of rude and nonsense behavior, so they put the sign up and says, "Get lost, will you? Yankee, go home." And you really can't blame them. It's okay to get into a fight in a bar in America because that's what we expect when we walk into a bar. In America, is to see 2 or 3 idiots fight. But in some places around the world, guess what? That's rude, that's crude, and it's unacceptable behavior. So you put the sign up. There's a town somewhere in Japan on the coast where Russian fishermen come to sell their fish. And after they sell their fish, they go to the local establishments. And what do, those Russians? They act like rude Americans and they get into fights. So the sign goes up. Japanese only. You can't blame them. And here's the best part. We have a radio talk show host here in America. His name is Rush Limbaugh. And he said if you want to destroy your adversary, another country, you don't have to engage in violence. All you have to do is transport liberalism to that country. And liberalism in itself will destroy the country from within, just like it destroyed the United States of America. And that's what's happening in Japan. A liberal American went to Japan. Wherever he sees those signs that say Japanese only or no foreigners, guess what this liberal American does in the finest tradition of American legal system? He sues him. Yeah! So the bad habits that exist here in America, where if you sneeze in the wrong place, you could get lawsuit here in America. If your eyebrows are too bushy, somebody else sue you in this country. We're litigation happy in this country. So he's transporting that liberal tradition to the nation of Japan, and he's messing up their legal system. So I'd put a no foreigner sign on his front door if I was a Japanese in Japan. So folks, when you see those signs that say no foreigners or Japanese only, question it. There's got to be a good reason behind it. Don't just accept it on its surface. All right, folks? See ya. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the country you happen to live in. And please, folks, when you visit another nation, please be respectful of that nation's culture. Don't drag your culture into that country. All right? See ya.